And we have a follow-up to our story from yesterday on the recent reduction in jail overcrowding. It's said to be a result of an experimental project that basically gives inmates accused of relatively minor offenses a chance to be released on personal bonds.
Judges are said to be pleased with the results, and so is the sheriff. However, as Aurelio Trevino reports, it is a different story for the people who operate bail bond companies.
I agree with her to a point.
Warren Alcack owns and operates a handful of bail bond companies in South Texas. And while he agrees with the idea of bonding out low-risk, indigent, nonviolent offenders, he has other concerns.
But when you get into felonies and thefts and robberies, I think that's the problem.
Alcack says the local bail bonds organization put together a list of inmates that are eligible to be bonded out. But because of red tape, he says they aren't.
Some of the bondable people that are in there, families don't want them out. So they don't want them out because they are a problem to the community.
The risk assessment program, brainchild of 117th District Court Judge Sandra Watts, has been in motion since April.
The people that we're dealing with are not the ones that the bonds people want.
Judge Watts says what this program does is that if an inmate is found to be eligible to be bonded out and is not a flight risk, they can be released on personal bond. But Alcack says there's concern about public safety.
I think the community is going to be upset when they know that their tax dollars are out there arresting these people, putting them in jail, and then our government is allowing them to get out within 24 hours.
They want to make the money off the bond. If the guy can post, he's DWI, and he can post a $10,000 bond, are we then concerned? Or are we only concerned about the fact of the ones we're letting out without them being able to make the money off the bond?
If the state isn't prepared to go to trial after 90 days, the law requires that a judge bond out an inmate. During that time, it has cost the county $81 a day to house an inmate. That's close to $7,300 in taxpayer money for one inmate. So far, only a handful of the district courts are trying out the risk assessment program. Rudy Trevino, 3 News.